wake up, I feel cozy, yeah. Can you hold up? Don't need no coffee yet. Got no makeup.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm going to teach you about deriving quadratic formula. X equals negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now, the standard form of quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, let us solve for x by using completing the square. So this will become ax squared plus bx equals negative c by transposing the constant term to the right side of the equal sign. And then, since our coefficient of the quadratic term is not equal to 1, we are going to cancel out a here by dividing each term by a. So we have ax squared plus bx equals negative c is over a over a over a. What will happen to this? A over a is equal to 1. So this is equal to 1. And 1 times x squared is x squared plus b over ax equals negative c over a. Okay. And we are going to make this one a perfect square trinomial. So we have x squared plus b over ax plus what is the term that we are going to add. So the process is we are going to divide the coefficient of the linear term by 2. So here the coefficient of our linear term is b over a. So we divide b over a by 2. Okay? And in division of fraction, this will become b over a times 1/2. Okay, the reciprocal of our divisor. Then the operation will be changed to multiplication. Then numerator times numerator is b over denominator times denominator, that's 2a. Then this is the quotient when we divide b over a by 2. Then we are going to square the quotient. Square the quotient. Okay? And this will become b squared 4a squared. This is now we are going to add in this binomial 4b squared over 4a squared. Okay, equals negative c over a. Since you add b squared over 4a squared in the left side, also add in the right side b squared over 4a squared. This is now called a perfect square trinomial. And perfect square trinomial can be expressed as a square of binomial. So we have the square root of x squared is x. The operation here is plus, we have plus. The square root of the constant term, the square root of b squared is b, over the square root of 4 is 2. The square root of a squared is a. This is now the square of binomial of this perfect square trinomial. Equals, then we are going to add here the right side. These are two fractions, and since we are adding two fractions, we are going to find the LCD. And the LCD of these two fractions is 4a squared. Then divide each denominator. 4a squared by a, divide a. The answer is 4a times negative c, that's negative 4ac. Then 4a squared divide 4a squared, the answer is 1. And then multiplied by the numerator, we have plus b squared. Okay? Then copy x plus b over 2a, 180 squared. We are going to arrange the terms. So we start with b squared minus 4ac all over 4a squared. Then since you are done adding the right side, we are going to subtract square root both sides to solve for x. So we subtract square root both sides. And do not forget to put positive negative here. This will be cancelled out. So it becomes x plus b over 2a equals positive negative, okay, b squared minus 4ac. Okay. We cannot get the square root of b squared because we have here minus 4ac. So what we are going to do is it remains inside the radical symbol. All over, what is square root of 4? That's 2. Square root of a squared, that's 8. Okay? Then solve for x. We're going to transpose positive b over 2a to the right side to solve for x. So we have here x equals negative b over 2a plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Since there are two fractions here and they have the same denominator, if the two fractions have the same denominator, then these two fractions are called similar fractions. If they are similar fractions, then we can combine the numerator. We have here negative b plus and minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Okay, this is now called quadratic formula. And this is how we are going to derive the quadratic formula. We start with the standard form and we solve for x by using completing the square. Okay, so that's all. I think you learned something in my video today. If you are new in my channel, do not forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so that you will be updated for more videos that I'm going to upload in my channel. Thanks for watching and good day.